So the other day I announced rather grandly that Naked Attraction was being decommissioned, and now Channel 4 have said we're immensely proud of both the series Rescue, Extreme Medics, but like all broadcasters, we often have to make difficult decisions to stop making some programs in order to make new ones. Following a recent report that Naked Attraction had also been given the chop, the firm said Naked Attraction has not been discommissioned and a new series will return to Channel 4 next year. So if you fancy doing Naked Attraction, it's still available, it seems. Channel 4, it goes on, is in robust health. However, like all commercial broadcasters, we're taking some precautionary measures, such as rephrasing some content and production in response to a downturn in the ad market. The vast majority of our shows have not been affected. So they were they were clearly testing the market in the same way as they did with The Circle. 1 week it was on, the next week it was off, and finally it was not recommissioned. And finally, in fact, after it was recommissioned, a week later we were told it was not. So that was interesting, and people started ringing round, and people from the studio rang me and said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, the show isn't being recommissioned." I thought, well, I don't feel terribly sorry. I think before you recommission a show, you need to make sure that production is working properly and that the channel is working properly. And I thought there were hiccups and they needed straightening out. And I'm pleased to see that these things are being processed. But we have to have greater care, not only for the people who are on these television shows, but also for the audience. And I know that Ofcom is there to do the latter job. I don't think it does it very well. Ofcom is really there to gather information. It's not really there to help people. So who is helping the audience when the audience is injured, upset, aggrieved? I don't think that person exists, or that organization exists, because it isn't Ofcom. Ofcom is there to collate the number of complaints, not really to do anything about it. It's not going to hold somebody's hand. And we need to make sure, if we are going into people's homes with our television programs, we need to make sure we can go into people's homes and help as well when we get the television programs wrong.